Hi, collective. I'm feeling something about a love connection, some kind of energy tied to a love connection, and this is what I'm taking what your person would tell you, and I might use messages from your person. It's different messages, but very similar. I want to do over, okay? I will never disrupt your life. We'll see who this person is so you can know that it's your reading. And if you're new, you're welcome. You're welcome. Maybe somebody's going to tell you you're welcome. Welcome. And if you're returning, thanks for trusting me and sticking around throughout these readings. Somebody might be confused a little by your energy, maybe nervous. I wish you were here. Maybe somebody is excited, nervous, anxious. That mixture. Maybe they're going to meet you, or they want to meet you, see you, or maybe they're getting ready to talk to you. This is why they're a little nervous, trampling over their words. This is somebody who is thinking, wondering, do you care about them? Would you answer my call? I should have respected you and what we have. Interesting. I'm unhappy where I am. This is what this person is telling you. I mean, not telling you, but this is the energy. They're not telling you literally. I'm seeing a message I will never play with your heart. Also, we'll clarify with tarot and other decks to see who this person is. But as I can see, I'm sorry this important to you. I feel that this person has good intentions. Now that doesn't mean that they can meet your expectations. Doesn't have to be. We'll see. I'm coming to transform. Now that I'm talking about it, see? This is how I'm picking up the energy. It's always before the card. So the answer is, I'm coming to transform. We'll see, we'll clarify still, we'll confirm. I'm waiting for your sign. I'm waiting for your call or signal, but how I'm feeling this person is not waiting for your sign so that they can step forward. They're waiting on the sign where you're gonna say yes, and then they can go, right? That's what I'm trying to explain to you, that this is not somebody who's waiting on your mark to contact you. It's about whether you're gonna give it a, green light when they approach, and then I will never let anyone hurt you, try to get you. I want to rewrite the past. Let's see. Which we know because we saw I want to do over. This is what I'm feeling about this energy. Somebody who maybe learned something through the separation and doesn't want to be separate anymore. That's what I'm getting from this energy. I took the wrong path. This is why the separation was the wrong path. I know you want me. Nah. I'm feeling it more like this person is trying to encourage themselves by, I'm not feeling it like they really, really think like that or feel like that, and they're hoping. This person is all up in their thoughts about you. They get so distracted. This is why I wasn't able to speak clearly at the beginning, and I told you you're welcome instead of welcome. Let's see a little more. Who is this person? And then to fill up the energy a little, and then we'll use another clarifiers, other cards that can help us. Too many. To see the intentions. This person, you maybe felt like they were stringing you along, but this person, I think that doesn't have this intention. I think that that's how I'm feeling this energy. It's not that they want that as an intention, but to do it like that, but maybe they their actions can lead to this. So this is what will clarify if this is somebody who will, you know, for example, stop you from moving on, but then cannot really push through, haven't healed, or cannot, you know, heal or catch up to you, to be not on your level. It's not like that. It's just to be a match. Nobody will be able to replace you. This is very interesting. Everything I do it for you. I'll leave it all for you. I feel like this is their dialogue where they are telling themselves all these things, that this is who they are, this is what they want, but we'll see. Oh, I want to give you all that I have. I don't feel like I deserve love and care. My heart belongs to you, only you. This person, deep down, has a hard time accepting love. So it was hard to stay in closeness. If there was trauma, it's typical. Let's see who this person is. Let me take a few other messages about the connection so that we can clarify with tarot. Generational wealth. This is about you. If I can, as I can tap into this is about your work, new love, world known. Yeah, this is about your work, where you're working on something. It's going to be public, or it already is. True intimacy. There's something about a goodbye or a breakup. How I'm getting this? I got the selfish, but I'm getting this like you are ending everything that is draining your energy. Something like that, only taken from you, or you're guided to do so. So somebody new will be courting you. I'm not sure if this is this person or somebody else. There's some negative energy that would like you to maybe give up, but you shouldn't give up on getting this. Maybe you're speaking in terms like twin soul, twin flame. So then in maybe finding your twin flame or something like that, or reuniting with a twin flame, maybe there's some negative energy that you need to address. You know, so that you will be able to see who is right for you, who's compatible with you. You're creating something, you may be birthing something also. You can have some energy here this negative energy. This could be somebody here who was not good for you, and for some reason, and this person might wanna try to start a new cycle with you, where they were actually get you to go back to the old cycle with them, which was not a good, like breadcrumbing or manipulation. Let me see. I think that I shuffled, but let's do it again. As I can see, there was something painful here. Maybe somebody was thinking only about themselves in this love, and you saw them as wish fulfillment or something like this. Let's clarify this energy of manipulation, toxicity, and selfishness. Somebody was maybe sneaking behind your back. Somebody who is sneaking behind your back is a person now who is coming to you in like tears. Like wanna maybe try to manipulate you through crying or begging you to do something. Maybe they're presenting themselves as somebody who is ready to give you something. This doesn't have to be the first energy we talked about. We'll see who this energy is. It can be somebody else. This is a different energy. Let's go. So this person, they maybe are a stable one deep down and they can do what they are supposed to do. It's just that they did not address their fears and problems, which is why I feel that this person hasn't uncovered their motivations, and also some things were left in the unseen for them, so in the unconscious, about why they're allowing this fear to override things, override them, maybe even love or whatever. Let me see, the cards are in reverse. I have to try again. I think that in the past, maybe you were very sad and hoping that, maybe you were in tears and hoping that this person will come to you in this stable energy, but they didn't. But now the roles have reversed in this dynamic, and I think that this person actually is very, very, they cannot believe what they've done or something like that. They're like came to their senses figuratively, and they maybe open their eyes. They have awakened. I'm hearing something spirit. I don't know, maybe your spirit is living in them or something like that. It's like they hit it from themselves that you're their wish fulfillment. Interesting. Hiding from the truth, their own truth, very difficult. Living like that, it's not easy. I would not be in their skin. This person might now want to commit to you. Now doesn't want to do anything with anyone else. If I'm reading it right, we will confirm it. Maybe I'm not. Let's confirm it. But I think that I am. I think that I am. This is somebody who feels a deep, deep loss. Like they're left without you. Now they're thinking about committing, like being the true I'm hearing water. It's emotions, right? So this person wants to do it the right way, like to speak that truth to you, and want this to be truth. So this commitment to become true, to come true. See, this person now wants to protect that and fight for this. It's provoked by how they desire you, but this is not. It's about desire, you know, wanting you. It's about that. I'm not seeing. Let me see. Let me see more. Two of Cups. Okay. I want to see the cups, page of cups. Then I want to see some cups here, not just the desire. And okay, it's all right. So maybe I was ahead. This person is losing their, you know, they want to change things around. They want them to be the opposite of what they have caused here. They cause disruption, upheaval, or something like that in your life. And this is actually what they did to their life, right? This person may be watching you. I'm hearing like closely, I don't know. this person is somebody who was maybe attractive and they know this, or they have known that. So then they were like very casual, thinking that they can have this, what they have with you, maybe they can replace it, maybe they can do better, maybe, you know, I know this, it's not from experience, but I've seen it. So people will fly on the energy of that love, right? And then they'll start manifesting, and then they will like feel like they're invincible and that they can get more and more, so they don't stop, and then lose the most important ingredient, which is this love, which is they cannot do it without you, right? So this is what happened, I would say, to this person. That did not turn out the way that they have anticipated. It cannot be like that. The balance, what was bringing balance is actually the power that this relationship was holding. So this love or authenticity or something like that, in the sense that this was the high vibe. It was coming from that, and then maybe there was good balance with, you know, money and other things. Maybe they were creating, or something was picking up traction, or I don't know, but they did not attribute to the good thing, and think that this person was too self-obsessed to see that this it doesn't come from them. But I'm hearing why, because they were egotistical in the sense that they are insecure, so they did not really want to get in touch with that part of themselves, so they did not want to feel like they cannot attain something, so they disregarded or negated, denied how actually it happened, which was not because of you, but because of the combination of them and you. Interesting. I think that everything went downhill from there for this person, or they were, maybe this is somebody who actually was hiding and trying to paint a great picture, where they actually was doing good, but I don't think so. I don't think it was like when you were with them. So when you withdrew your energy, so when you walked away or they walked away, whatever. So this balance was interrupted. It was the end. It was closed because you weren't investing there, and there was not that love, right? So there was no way for them to continue that cycle. They could continue to create based on their energy, but not based on that strong magnetic force that was coming out of this union, something like that. I'm hoping that maybe they even did an offer to someone else. Maybe they thought that they're gonna be able to get even more with somebody else. Maybe somebody else was ahead of you at that time, because for some reason ahead, it can mean that it was up front, like on the front, it was somebody who was ahead, but not really, because maybe this was somebody who was living, let's say that you were building something. So then if you're building something, anyone who is, for example, I don't know, working somewhere could look like they're ahead of you, but they're not, because they're not building anything. So this was a miscalculation, as I can see. Very interesting. Very, very. Plus, you were an attractive couple, and then you were a power couple too, like I told you. And maybe you had strength to end this because they were involving somebody else here. Or they treated this, like, kept you as an option. We'll see what's gonna happen later, or something like that. Or yeah, this was typical avoiding of closeness, intimacy, right? Let's see. So then you decided to change your situation, or there was a lot of change here. Actually, your energy was magnetic. Let me see what happened there. Let me see you, what happened there. Mostly I'm getting this like you were changing in a way. I don't know how much time did you, I don't know how much time you took to move on from this. I cannot say this, but at one point you maybe made a decision to give love a second chance, start a new cycle with somebody else. Or you're going to, it's going to be different because I don't know when this happened for you, maybe recently, maybe not, who knows. Let me see more. You're looking for true stability, true fulfillment. Somebody who's going to be vulnerable with you, that's what I'm getting from this energy. So you're moving on from, let me try and understand that. Maybe you somehow lost something. Maybe you lost how you, maybe not typically confidence, but maybe it's like self-assurance or something like that. Because maybe this person, they didn't want you, now I'm losing my voice. This person might not be wanting you to know this about them, but not typically you, it's anyone. They don't want this to anyone, they don't want this to be shown, so anyone. They don't want this to be seen by anyone, so not just you, that you're getting this information. So they did not want to feel like they cannot build something, get something. So it's a lot of shame, right? So they actually not projected, but somehow they wanted to exclude themselves from this perspective, outside perspective, where you look like somebody who cannot get the stability, who is powerless, who is, I don't know, not independent, needs help. They maybe even denied you help or something like that. Didn't want to give you anything. Something like this. So because they didn't want to get this. So if they were to feel uncomfortable, they would want you to feel like that. So that they're not the only one who feel like that. Or so that they wouldn't feel like that. So then that you look like somebody who is in this energy and not them. But I don't think that is the truth. So then you're somehow left in, maybe imprinted. You were imprinted by this image of you that somebody tried to create and it wasn't true. But you're walking away from that, or you have walked away, and this was the shift where you actually started seeing yourself for who you are more. Let's see, what else? Yeah, like you can actually create, like you're actually grounded, stable, good in the material, maybe good in the field of career, or like this is the stable queen, just the energy, you know, it doesn't matter. It can be you, just a stable, you know, this queen is specifically stable, like the best one. So actually you are manifesting your 10 of cups. So with this I mean ultimate fulfillment in whatever way that means for you. It doesn't have to be necessarily love, but it can be. And there's this person who desires you a lot. This person that is desirable and they knew it and they cheated, were stealing or were doing something. Maybe on the energetic level, doesn't always have to be physically stealing. I'm getting that this person actually I think that they are now getting, like I'm getting revamped, you know? But I'm getting this like a little by vampire. There's something there that I'm getting from this. So to me, they feel that now that you're getting all that recognition and they feel it energetically, they now want a part of it. This person, I'm not liking it. It's like they want the manifestations, they want the celebration, they want the recognition and victory, but they do not want the work behind that. They do not want to see themselves as this or that or that and deal with all that, so that they would actually be able to work on the self-image. No, they would actually prefer not to see that because they're insecure. This is somebody who doesn't feel like they're worthy deep down. It's like, I don't know, but to me that it feels like if you were to, I'm getting like if you were to succeed, that they would be defeated. But this is not because they want your downfall, maybe for some, but I don't think. It's that this person, then it will mean that they were wrong and they were not right and they were not in good energy and what they did was wrong. So again, I'm having trouble speaking. So I'm feeling like I have something that is tied to my throat and is I'm imagining like when somebody would be in the water and then they would have something around their legs like a stone that would pull them down, push them, you know, and that's how I'm feeling that this something like that is around my throat or something there. This is how I'm feeling it. I don't know why is this so, but it can mean different things. So this is how I'm feeling it. This person is taking your success as something and that it has a meaning for them and a negative one, right? That's even more. But they have to face the fact that they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They're probably now facing the fact that they actually love you and that they love you still. Because if they have loved you, they're always going to love you. So either you are patiently observing things unfold for you or in this context, or they are carefully observing, patiently waiting or watching. Like watching and waiting on I don't know what. Even more eyes on you, additionally. There's somebody here who is watching you also, somebody who actually is in love with you and maybe want to come forward with that kind of truth. I'm hearing recognition. Let me see. This is a second path in love. Maybe you're in this indecisive, sorry. I don't know what I said. I'm trying to read this energy. Maybe this is your energy. You will be a little indecisive when this one shows you the affection because you were heartbroken. You might feel a certain pressure, or you're gonna put it on yourself. You might be able to alchemize these things that you're feeling. Maybe the strong grip of this love will help you. Maybe this person won't let go because they really, really want this with you. It can be the burst energy. Somebody I heard a child right now. So somebody who maybe was healing the pattern of codependency. You might have a reconciliation or union with this person. There's a path, like a crossroad right now, or is going to come, where you're going to be offered these two different paths, and you will be able to choose whatever you want. So maybe you have outgrown the past because you learned your lessons, so you are like guarded or very, very strict about this. I mean, not in a bad sense, strict with this. Because of that toxicity you went through with this person, you probably don't want to... Yeah, you have let go or something like that. You were just inspired to take a leap of faith and go somewhere else towards something that is inspiring you. Somebody who's collaborative and not like this person who is putting all these obstacles in your way, in the way of this connection. So you decided to work on something that is bringing, to take a path in life that is more purposeful and around what you desire truly, and you're keeping the standards high and moving forward. You're going to protect your. So there is distance here, meaning that you are taking it somewhere, or you already have took it somewhere, and then you'll be protective around that, right? You don't want to. You want to protect it from people who are like, I see this like somebody who, I'm gonna call it like spiritual jail. Somebody who feels like I'm hearing something incapacitated, but I'm getting like they cannot move anywhere because they brought these burdens to you and to this connection to themselves, and so you can be even protected from this. So you're participating in this kind of protection against these people who are now stuck because of what they did. They feel heaviness, a lot of heaviness, like what I was feeling around my throat, like something is pulling you down, and this is what I'm feeling. So this is the person that has a lot of weight on them and it's pulling them down. They cannot really walk straight, or it's too many things, overwhelmed and too many things. And on the other hand, they would like to run towards you, who are in this Empress energy, receiving all these blessings, seeing what you have accomplished. So they would like to run towards you, but there's so much weight, and I don't think that they're going to be able to do it. So, and they probably aren't. but it's there in your energy. I don't think that they will be able to do anything actually, but still they're in your energy, and maybe you're feeling them and feeling that, and then so you might be feeling that, and this is why you're here, right? So take it how it resonates, because not all people that are in your energy will be coming forward. It's not all of them can, and this person feels too entrapped to be able to do it. That's how I'm feeling this energy. And you have your answers if you felt somebody who is in your energy from your past and you were curious. But actually I'm going to go to the extended to clarify the other energy, if this is the same energy or somebody else. This one that I picked up in the beginning, and actually there's new love and courtship, true intimacy, so I want to know about that. I might also ask about this, what you're building, because I see world known, I see generational wealth, I see something like that. And if you want to get access to this recording, you can follow the link in the description box where I take you to Patreon. I build the community there, and you have all the extendeds there, previous ones, all future, and this one from today. It's very affordable. And then also I'll be going live over there and reading the group energy, which will be very, very personal, intimate, because it will be less people are there. So then it's very different than my public platforms. If you're new, you can follow me on Threads. I'm really active there. We have a good community there, reaching 1 million a month views. So these people are really resonating with these messages. Maybe you will be too. Instagram also, but actually excited to invite you to join on Patreon. And if you're following me there, then I'll see you there, and we'll chat there. Leave me a comment there if it resonates. And then if you're not, if you're staying here, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for sticking around, listening till the end. You're the best. Just engage with the channel so I can pick up an energy. So watch the videos, like, subscribe, share, hype the video, send a tip, do anything so that I can pick up better energy, or engage on the other platforms that I mentioned. Follow the links in the description of this video to find these details. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna talk to you soon.